Welcome to part 2 on the 1970s Volkswagen Buggy. As you guys know, we picked this thing up last video for pretty cheap. This thing came with a title and is street legal. Has all the blinkers, has all the lights on it. It's a pretty cool machine, so if you missed last video, go check it out. We do the first start on it, go through everything. Today is the first ride video we're doing on it. Last video we got this thing to fire up, but it was smoking a lot. And we found out that the pipes were saturated in oil. So now there's no oil in the pipes at all. It's all dry. So I think we burned off all the excess oil in the pipes. But that's why I was smoking, because it eventually cleared up the more we ran it. So I'm thinking it was just residual oil in the pipe. So we have another problem to deal with. I let this thing sit for the past couple weeks here, and there's a huge pool of gas underneath the engine. So gas is leaking from somewhere on here. So I don't know what that could be. I'm thinking either carburetor up here, like the float's not shutting off, or the pump right here is leaking fuel into the engine. And that could cause it to smoke as well. Mixing the oil with the gas thins out the oil, and you'll have oil and gas going by the rings and it'll smoke. So maybe that was the original problem. I am not sure. But today we're going to try to figure out that problem, see where it's leaking from. And we're going to take the first ride on this thing, if we can figure out this problem. But you can see all the moisture coming down here. I don't know where it's leaking from. I guess we could check the oil for gas and see if it's leaking into the oil. We do have a new carb for it we can put on, so we might do that. So I went to go crank this thing over the other day, and it actually locked up. So I think there's gas in the cylinders locking up the engine. So we're gonna start by taking out the check dipstick for the oil here. See if that's thin or not. It does feel a little bit thin. So I'm guessing there's gas in the engine yet. And then let's see if we take out the spark plugs. If gas comes out of here. Let's see if it shoots out gas. I was going to take it for a first ride, and I was like about to start it, and then it just locked up. So hopefully we didn't damage anything. Yeah, you can see the plugs are pretty wet. It looks like gas was sitting on them. Great. Yeah, look how wet that plug is. So I think there's gas coming through the cylinders. Look how wet that plug is too. All the plugs are wet. Yeah, look at that. See how wet that is? This thing's been sitting, so it should be dry. Oh. Yeah, I would say there's some gas in there. Jeez. You guys see that? Got all over my lens. So what we're gonna do is put a towel over it. Oh man. Yep, definitely some gas in the cylinders. Wow. Gas getting everywhere here. Turn it over a couple times. Oh. It's all coming out of the pipes and everything. Jeez. Gas everywhere. Yeah, there's a bunch of gas in there. Alright, so it looks like the line comes down to the pump right here. Let's just see what happens when we take this line off. What the heck? So I had it off before. Maybe it wasn't actually off. Let's see. I had it on the other setting, which was twisted the other way. Let's see. Yeah, that's still off. Huh. I don't know how that would leak. Okay, so it's leaking by somewhere. And it's almost gotta be, coming from the carb because the cylinders were filled up. And you can see if the gas goes down here, it goes directly into the cylinder. So I'm thinking the carburetor is letting gas go by. All right, let's take off the pump again, and then we'll turn the gas on and just see if it leaks through there. So I'm thinking something's failing inside the pump here. It's gotta be. Because it can't get past the carb, because gas can't get to the carb. I'm thinking it's gotta be the pump. Oh yeah. Looks pretty wet in there. Look at the gasket. Oh, it looks like something was leaking. Alright, now we're going to turn the gas on and just see if anything leaks out of there. Maybe something's blown or something. Okay, get our container down here. Go, gas is on. You know what? I wonder if this can go through the pump. This is gravity fed to the carb. Look at that. It's above, the gas is above the carb, so it could still be pushing up to the carb and going past here. Because this is not leaking. Alright, I just detached the line from the carburetor. And check that out. Looks like it's being gravity fed to the tank. So it goes right by the pump and it goes into the carburetor. So it's definitely the carburetor causing the problem. That is pretty funny. So carburetor's the issue. We've got that new one. So let's try to install that. All right, let's get this carburetor off for the second time here. Something is definitely going on with it. So really the only thing that could be happening is the float is not shutting off, causing the gas to shut off in the carb, and it's just overflowing. So maybe the float height's set wrong. there's the needle. Seems like the needle's being shut off. Maybe the float height's wrong or something. How do you even set the float height on here? I don't even know if you can. Alright, so I put an air compressor on this side and blew through it with the needle closed, and it was holding air. And I opened it and air was flowing through, closed it again, and it was holding. So I think the needle and seat are fine. I'm thinking it's just the float height. Alright, we're done messing around. We're just going to install the new carburetor. We first have to get these studs out of here because the old one had longer studs. You can see the difference there. So this one will be twisted into there. That one doesn't come out. So to get the studs out, you just take two nuts, tighten them together, and you just want to take this nut, twist that onto there like that, tighten these down, you should be able to crank on the bottom nut, and that stud comes right out. And then we can install so we've got this gasket here. So there's a screw on the side right here, labeled 1, and the smaller one is labeled 2. So the number 2 screw is the mixture adjustment. And right now this one's only set at like, I think 1 screw out, the old one is. And then the idle speed, which is the bigger screw on the side here. Where is it? Right there. That one was set to like 4 1/4 on the other one. All right, here we go, installing the new carb. Let's see here. Goes this way. Gotta get this on too. So this one goes right there. The blue one goes over to there. We'll get that buttoned up, and I think that's gonna fix our problem. All right, carburetor's reattached. We reattached the wires going from here and here for the choke, and then the throttle cable we reattached. So now we're going to replace the air filter. This one's a little rough looking. So let's get that off of there. Just see if that's gonna fit on the carb. And if this thing's gonna fit on here. This hose might not work for it. Might have to bend that hose a little bit. All right, new air filters on, hose is routed correctly, everything looks good. Let's drain that oil and see if there's gas in it. All right, let's see. Oil doesn't look horrible. Oh, yep, there's the gas coming. Oh, you can see the gas pouring out of it. Wow, look at all the gas in the engine. It's just gonna keep going, isn't it? Wow, it's completely filled up. Okay, that's just gonna keep going. I'm gonna run out of room here. I might have to put the plug back in. It's still going. Uh-oh. I might have to put the plug back in. Holy cow. Alright, that's one bucket full. Jeez. Alright, let's see what comes out of here. Jeez. I think there was enough gas in the engine. Holy cow. Alright, I was reading the comments and a lot of people said that the, I think it was like 5W30 I used before was too thin, so we got some 20W50 to put in. Thing takes about 2.5 quarts, so we'll see. This is 5 quarts, so about half. So this is a little thicker than the 5W30. All right, we've got fresh oil in it. All the plugs are back in. Let's turn the gas to on and we'll see if this thing fires up. All right, what do you guys think? Then we're gonna get our screwdriver out and we'll twist that throttle control. Or it's like the air screw, the bigger one. Where is it? Over here on this side, so. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully nothing starts on fire. Gas just came out again. All right, here we go. turning that screw right there. Then we're looking at our RPM gauge. A little bit higher yet. That's pretty good right there. Smaller one. Sounds pretty good. Well, should we see if she moves here? Alright, she moves. Just have to get used to it a little bit. But yeah, she sounds pretty good. Idling pretty good. Let's start it back up and see what happens. See if she's still idling good. Sounds really smooth, doesn't it? I'd say she's good to go. Well, made it to my parents' house here. You guys haven't been here in a while. This is the old road we used to do all the speed tests down. So, we're gonna test drive this thing today. See how she goes. So,
What's the shifting pattern.
So yeah, so you're in first right now.
Yeah.
Second straight back.
Okay.
And you have to clutch it to do it, otherwise it'll grind the gears.
Yeah.
And then third is up and to the side over here. And then fourth is straight back from there. Pretty easy.
It's just four?
Yeah. Pretty slow. Chuck's taking it for a little ride. Oh, he's got it down. He is a CDL, so he's pretty good at shifting. Here he comes back. Get the flyby. You can smell the oil burning. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but
This thing's awesome.
yeah, isn't it?
It shifts so smooth.
Yeah, you were really smooth shifting. That CDL.
Yeah.
You gotta take Dad for a ride.
That thing's awesome.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's sweet.
It's kind of small in there.
I mean, for being...
You would think 80 top speed.
I'd probably go, yeah, I don't know. Probably close to that. How big is the engine?
I think it's 1,300 cc.
That's
So,
pretty crazy. Like, for,
I was smelling it burning oil. The old
Yeah.
bugs burn oil in the engine. So
that's awesome.
yeah, I might take it around the block. Can hop in.
I'll just keep it, daily drive it.
Yeah,
On the ice.
you probably get a lot of looks. You don't see many of them around that are street legal, I know. Because it has all the blinkers, all the lights, all the gauges, the horn. You hear the horn? Press that thing once, the button right here.
Oh boy. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's...
The headlights are pretty cool too.
Sweet.
Turning those on for you.
Oh yeah. Is everything all original on it? Like the gas tank?
I don't know because these were made for like the dunes.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's made from a bug, Volkswagen Bug, and then they just modified it with a roll cage and stuff.
Gotcha. That thing's awesome.
But these are all like from the 60s, it looks like. Those are all like the original blinkers and the lights, I think, are original, and the gauges are like the skull shifter on it.
Yeah.
And you've got the harnesses.
That thing's awesome.
Yeah.
You can tell it's heavy too.
Yeah. It rolls
Oh yeah.
pretty long. But it's pretty simple, not much to it.
Yeah. How much work did it need?
Not too much. New carb. Needed the air filter. New oil. I changed off the spark plugs.
Put a turbo on that thing.
Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? What are you doing? You want to ride?
No. Why not? No way. Why? Just hop in the passenger seat.
I back out, can you
I'll back this thing out.
How was it? It'd be awesome.
Charlie's really good at
Ice,
shifting it.
wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be cool on the ice?
Get some different tires.
Ice might be a little rough now.
Oh.
My roommate's also got a Subaru WRX,
Oh, really?
and that thing's so fast. I drove that yesterday. And
Oh, that's probably pretty fun. Ooh. That's in gear.
it's like driving a car, but it's like
We'll go this way.
way better.
Yeah, because it's like smaller and more compact.
It's probably like kind
that
of what a car
first?
would look like if you
Stalled her out.
it wasn't like closed.
Yeah. Sounds a little sputtery. Turn our lights on. It's even got the brights right there. You cold? I wish it had windshield wipers.
Yeah.
I think you can take off in second. Is that what you were doing?
No, I didn't.
You did first?
Oh, you can.
I'll do first. Blinker. Pretty fun. Oh, is it cold?
Yeah.
My face is like about to fall off.
Yeah.
Oh. There we
Yeah,
go.
learn that downshifting.
Yeah.
Want me to show you?
How do you do it?
You have to hold or do clutch.
Neutral? Neutral, that's what it is.
Gas, clutch, gear.
Oh, okay.
You gotta rev it up to that gear to get like in order for it.
Oh, I see.
It took me like forever to get that down. That truck.
Were you grinding gears?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see anything. You almost have to go like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like hunched over. I can't even like fit in here. Ah. Okay. Ooh.
I love that.
Ooh.
Give it some gas.
I'm just gonna
Gas when it's in.
let me try this again. Give it some gas when it's in what? Neutral?
When it doesn't go in the gear, give it some gas and then clutch into the gear so it gets the RPMs up.
Okay.
Not now, but
Huh.
like when you're going.
Okay. We're going to first. Why is it doing that? There we go. And that must have been third gear. No, that was first. What the heck?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It was a good purchase.
Yeah, for what I paid for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
No.
$100.
No.
Right here.
Alright, first ride on it went pretty good. Shifting's pretty fun with it. So I think it was a good purchase. I think it's pretty awesome. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for next one. And until next time, we are out.